Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Ask That Podcast here on YouTube. Oh, it's a horror movie pack. It's an Echo Bridge pack and it's full moon, so, oh, yes. Love me some full moon. Echo Bridge was just a godsend for the period when they ruled the $5 bin. And even the $10 and $7, you don't see it. I actually was shocked the other day. I was in my local Walmart, and this is June of 2023 as recording. Excuse me. And I found and I don't know if this is a new pack or I just never saw this one before. It's the Echo Bridge pack of Dracula 2000, Dracula, and the other two sequels to that. And it's like the Wes Craven collection or something like this. I'm like, oh, okay. But what this is Midnight Horror Collection. This is 4 movies. We got Killjoy 3, Dangerous Warrior Doll, Zombies vs. Strippers, and Curse of the Puppet Master. All right. Those that don't know, Echo Bridge put out piles of these packs. Piles. 4 to 6 to 8 to 10 to 12 to 15. I mean, they would pack like four movies on a disc. Especially with this full moon stuff because it's short. So you'd end up like 3 discs in a pack, and this stuff was cheap. Like normally, I mean, if it was more than one disc, it'd usually be about $7 to $10. But if it was one disc, $5. I have so many of these Echo Bridge packs. I picked them up for a long while there. I was having to go like about every 4 weeks from where I live down to the coast to go help take care of my older grandpa when I was down there. No internet. You know, had like the bare bone basic cable TV. So I would just bring my portable DVD player with me and have piles of these and watch like shitty horror movies. And then go over to my cousin's house once or twice I was down there and write reviews all on them and save them, post them online. So anytime I find these I don't have, and it's got a couple in it I don't own, I'll kind of take a chance on. Well, this one I was looking at the cover when I found it. I think I paid $1. All right, I don't own Killjoy 3 as far as I know. I didn't know if I owned Dangerous Warrior Dolls or Zombies vs. Strippers. I know I own Curse of the Puppet Master, so let's flip it over on the back. What did they say? Okay, Killjoy 3, which I just finished watching. That's a 2016 release. And you don't see these anymore. Like I don't see Echo Bridge like anything new from them in years. Now they had Dimension, Miramax license, Dimensions license, Miramax license, Full Moon, and a couple like little low, smaller, not as well known like horror distributors like Brain Damage Films and stuff like this. It's on one of their packs. I found the infamous Vampageddon. And that's the thing about this. You don't know what you're going to find. Sometimes you get some good stuff. Like the only easy to find DVD release I know of sadly, not as well known as it should be, Slasher Greenskeeper is on an Echo Bridge pack. Same thing with Zipperface. The uncut VHS of Zipperface is out on an Echo Bridge pack. There is, as far as I know, no official release, but there's a really good release of A Home for the Holidays, a proto-slasher from the made-for-70s TV movie with like Sally Field and Jessica Walters, and there's somebody else in it that's known. I can't think of who it is now. That's out on one of these. Now, these are all licensed. Sometimes they didn't. Sometimes there was gray market shit, but let's see what we got here. Okay, Killjoy 3. A group of unsuspecting college students accidentally open the portal of Killjoy's demon realm, now trapped in a strange funhouse world with Killjoy and his trio of clown friends, Punchy, Freak Show, and Batty Boop. They must team up to survive his diabolical trials and end Killjoy's reign of terror once for all. 76 minutes, color, widescreen, not rated, violence, profanity, adult situations, nudity. I've been told this is where the Killjoy films started getting good. I've seen the first 2. They were god-awful. I took a chance. This is not bad. Trent Haga plays Killjoy. Very beginning, Killjoy's summoned, and he's missing his hair. You see the horns underneath his hair. Then there's like that guy who summons him. It's a college professor. College students are watching his house, throwing a party. Killjoy in the invade. It's not bad. It's Full Moon from whatever era this comes. So it's not high budget at all. Not the Full Moons ever. Dangerous Warrior Dolls. When serving time in a brutal women's detention center, Eva wishes away her troubles to a set of tiny warrior dolls. Dolls crawl in her at night, and soon Eva becomes possessed with the dark power she needs to extract wicked vengeance on her tormentors. 75 minutes, color. Not rated. All situations, violence, profanity, nudity, drug use. Okay, women prison movie with some horror shit in it, little dolls, of course, Charles Band. This one really feels like this was an uncompleted script. Like, okay, we got 7/8 of the script, but we got to start filming, so fuck it, we'll wing it. And there's like little bits and pieces here, you're like, okay, continuity's a little off, time's off, not bad. had seen this, but I don't know if I owned it before this. All right, up next. And probably the selling point for most people if they see this cover, this or the next one are two selling points. Probably. Zombies versus strippers. Apocalypse comes to a down and out adult establishment when strippers must fight off invading flesh eaters. The living dead make their way to the club. Spider and the sexy strippers prepare to slay the zombies and expose some serious flesh. 76 minutes. Rated R. They actually got a rating. Wow. Well, the last two actually got rated. Did they actually play theaters? 2012. Wow. 7, and I don't know when Killjoy is. Okay. Rated R for bloody horror, violence, sexuality, nudity, language, and some drug use. That's what it says on the tin. It's not as good as Zombie Strippers. It's not as bad as some other ones like this. I've seen Peelers is probably a better film. Hambo from the Ooga Booga stuff shows up. There's connections. Give me a second. All right. It's not bad. It's one of those where I'm pretty sure I got another one of these multi-packs I picked up cheap at a pawn shop. Because I would actually like to see somebody sit down and just see pictures of every Midnight Horror collection there is. Because there's so many of these. Because like I remember there was a pack where it was like the first 3 Puppet Masters, and then a pack where it was the next 3. It ended up being like, sorry to be, it was like 3 volumes. It ended up being the first 9 Puppet Masters. Then they put out a Midnight Horror collection. It was like the first 9 Puppet Masters all in one thing. It's like, well, shit, I gave away the other ones. Kept that one. Give me a second here. All right, and speaking of Puppet Master here, we got Puppet Master 6 from 2000 and... There's no way that's from 2009. That is not 6, is it? Could be 8. I'm betting that's 8. Puppet Master 8, Curse of the Puppet Master. Andre Toulon's puppets have a new master in backwoods scientist Dr. Magru, who has been desperately trying to duplicate the great Puppet Master's work, but when the doctor starts to experiment with humans, the deadly puppet's hunger for revenge takes over. This is one of those that they kind of wrote himself into a bad dead end with the previous films. They're like, okay, fuck all that, forget it. Yeah, boom, switch it. Starts off, girl's home from, I think, college? I wouldn't think high school. She looks too old to be high school. College. Her dad's got he's got the puppets. He's got like this kind of like Curiosity Ripley's Believe It or Not museum outside this little small town. They find out that the guy that pumps gas at the local gas station gets paid $30 a week. I think they make him live at the gas station. The impression they try to play it off like he's kind of like slow in the head, but they don't really say it. He's good at carving shit. So this guy's like, well, I'll give you $35 a week. I'm like, dude, what? You'll give him $5 more a week? He's got to carve shit for you? And that's when the puppet's introduced. And at the end, the guy ends up becoming one of the puppets, but like he carved a wooden one, but the puppet, he becomes his like metal. And it's not the worst. There's way worse Puppet Masters than this, but it's not one of the better ones. It's one of them where it's like, damn, man, really felt like, oh shit, I ain't put out a Puppet Master film in a while. The toys are selling okay. You got to get something out there to remind people these movies exist. And he didn't really introduce anything new. And then we got the discs. The discs were all the same, yeah. Bleh. 4 films. They don't look bad. I watched them on decent sized TV. Do my Blu-ray, and they look okay. Like I said, I just watched Killjoy earlier. I watched Curse of Puppet Master last night, and I watched about half of Zombie vs. Strippers earlier, so I'd seen Dangerous Warrior Dolls recently. Yeah, this is one, if you don't already own any of these, you find it cheap. I mean, it's probably one of those now where just because it's out of print, some jackass is going, oh, that's $12. Yeah, that's $15. You're at retail for 10. You retail for 15. Well, yeah, it said retail 15, but this was in the $5 bin at every damn Walmart and Target and hell, Dollar General and Family Dollar. And I've seen people talking about this shit popping up at Dollar Trees even. It's disposable entertainment. I do like that cover there with Killjoy. Zoom in on that one. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.